It's the loudest farm I've ever been on. Can you guys hear this? Listen. Pigs, goats, donkey, cows, horses. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear me. It's so loud out here. I just wanted to come on and share a little update. So, first and foremost, I got my t-shirt from the IsaBody Challenge, which I thought was cool. So that's a cool thing that they do. Basically, if you're willing to, like, let's say you sign on with ER Shred, let's say that you you sign on to do ER Shred, you get great results, you want to continue on with it, so you keep on, getting those products every single month. And then if you're willing to do it for a certain period of time, then basically it's a 16-week challenge, and you spend like maybe $180 a month on your product that you consume as food. And then what's cool about it is they reward you with a t-shirt. It's free. That's great. It's a nice t-shirt. But the other cool thing is they actually give you $200 worth of a product coupon bonus, which is pretty awesome. So then, you can just go ahead and turn around and use that and invest in more food. That's the one thing that I love so much about ER Shred is I was able to find a way to leverage certain products from our preferred nutritional provider, which is Isagenix, and Crystal and I was able to find a way to incorporate specific products that feed our specific nutritional requirements, and they serve as just food, both macronutrient food and micronutrient dense food. So it supplements how we live, it supplements how we eat, and it just works out really, really well. But people, they love to be part of something, and they love a challenge. So just be aware of that. You can go to isabodychallenge.com, and it's a fun thing to participate in, and there's lots of prizes that can be won, cash prizes, things like that. So just be aware of that, and you'd be foolish not to do it, because it's as long as you're doing ER Shred, you might as well do it, because it's free to participate in. It only requirement is that you're ordering those products and eating them every month. So that's awesome. Okay, so what's tonight? Tonight, in exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes, we're gonna have Mel. Mel's gonna be on. Everybody calls her Mimi, but I think she prefers Mel, is what I remember. But she's gonna be on with Rod Brooks, and that's gonna be a cool interview. She's like OG veteran ER shredder, totally changed her life. She is just killing it, and so is Rod. Like these guys, they totally get it. They get the lifestyle, they buy in 100%, and they're just lifers. That's been the coolest thing, is to see how this grabs hold of people, or how they grab hold of it, and how they just, it's so empowering, you guys. You have no idea how empowering ER Shred is. It's the most, I'm 9 months now, and it's the most empowering thing that I've ever done in my entire life. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not selling. I think about it all the time, how empowered I am around my food. I mean, I wish I was that empowered around everything. I wish I was that empowered around my finances. I'm not. I'm just not a very organized person, which drives me crazy and causes me a lot of stress and problems. I wish I was that empowered over my parenting. Whew, would that be great? And I'm not. Truthfully, I'm just not. I wish I was that empowered around our relationship health. But the food is also, to give myself credit, the food is a big one. And I think you can build upon that. If you can get the foods right, and you can figure out how to eat and what to eat and when to eat it, and you find empowerment around all of that, and food no longer has a hold on you, food no longer is your master. Food, the greatest modern day addiction that there is, far, far more addictive than any illegal or legal drug, food. If you can get control over that, let me tell you something. You start to believe in yourself. you start to believe that more is possible. You start to believe that you can require more of yourself. You start to gain control over emotions, which is a phenomenon. Because so much of how we feel on a day-to-day basis is a result of what we're eating every day. So much of how, negative outlook on life, you don't have to, this is where the world tricks you. You don't have to be this wildly evolved person to be happy. But the world would make you think so. The world would make you think that, oh, here's the reasons you're not happy. Here's the reasons you're not happy. And it's not true, because we also know that there's a lot of really poor people who don't have much to speak of who are unbelievably happy. So we actually have evidence that all the things that people are telling us will make us happy, that's not true. But I got to tell you, when you can get control of your emotional health, because so much of your emotional health is what? It is a result of what you eat. You're not even getting to choose how you feel. That's crazy. That's crazy. I discovered another culprit, I believe, in my life. My life, I would say my health was probably about 90, maybe I would say 90%, 95% wellness. Very good. Feeling great, productive, happy, joyful, energetic, enthusiastic, fit, everything going. And then there's just this one thing that every now and then circles, and I get a sour stomach, and then I have a bout of diarrhea. And I'm sitting there going, what is it? What is it? I gotta find it. I didn't notice it for a long time there. And so I knew that I was slipping up somewhere. I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is, because I'm not 100% sure, but I do suspect that it is the carbonated water. I know some of you would be sad to hear that, but this is for me and my body, not you and your body, not you and your experience, but the San Pellegrino and the Perrier's, and I'm crazy about that bubbly water. I think maybe it was a result of a sugar addiction. Sugar, yes, and also a carbonation addiction, in my teens. Just crazy about bubbly everything. Love the bubbles. But I think I've identified it, and when I cut out the bubbly water, all the sparkling water, all of a sudden, issues disappear, and I'm back up almost 100%. So we'll see where that goes, but it's just an education to be able to learn to intuitively feel. Because here's the thing: when I am experiencing those bowel movements and that kind of ache and pain, I don't feel great. I'm not motivated to go work out when I feel like that. I'm not motivated to work. I'm not motivated to play with my kids. Something that simple as, for me, when you get to a real bass, it's like a really fine-tuned piano. And, in the hands of a true pianist, is that what it's called? Pianist? Pianist? That's correct. In the hands of a true pianist, they would know if one key is off tune, just one little thing. The body is complex, and yet the solution to evaluate the body, the barometer, if you will, is very simple. It's what you eat every single day that affects how you could feel your best every single day. If you gain control over your dietary habits, what you should be putting in your body, what you should not, you could feel your very best every single day. I'm telling you, I've lived it, and it's a miracle, and you never want to go back. You can't go back. This is where it's at. That's where it's at. The protocol, man, gives you power. Okay, so tomorrow night, we got the Come Alive call. I do need testimonials, so I'm asking for some brave souls, or if any of you know great results out there, will you go grab people and just say, hey, come share. You could be a light to another person. These people out there, everybody's searching all over for solutions. Nobody knows where to turn. It's a mess. And they're doing all kinds of things that don't work, and they're doing things that hurt them. And, why not offer up something that actually works And I think that if you're not doing it in the name of money, if you're doing it because you believe in helping people and you've really come alive, I believe people will sense that. I believe that people will know your intentions. And that they'll be open to that. So go ahead and just invite them to come and share. Let me know if they're willing, and we'll call them out on the call and they can share how they've done on ER Shred. We also love updates. So guys, that's tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Mountain. So figure that out. Also Thursday night, Bob Sivrite will be on in the, hopefully in the Shredders Unite group. For sure he'll be on Zoom, but that's with Peter Greenlaw. And Peter Greenlaw, man, I owe a lot to him. A lot of people don't know the story. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it because I want everybody to know how much I think of Peter and appreciate him. But Peter, early on in my Isagenix career, when I didn't know what I was doing and I was very frustrated, I was very confused, I was trying everything and anything, and my parents didn't know how to help me because, it's just that dynamic, I think, child-parent dynamic. But they turned me over to Peter, and Peter took ownership of me, and he gave me so much of his time. I can't believe how much of his time he gave me. So thank you for that, Peter, and thank you for being part of ER Shred. You are brilliant, and we love you. And I'll never forget that you gave me all that time and you didn't make $1 off me, not even $1. So I hope you know I'll never forget that. All right? You raised a great son in Colin. Dude's a lot of fun. I love that dude, and I can't wait to spend more time with him too. So, all right, we are out. Appreciate y'all for being on. Bye-bye.